Want to get her microphone?
Oh.
So we can, we'll be back in a minute,
Okay.
Teresa. I hope I have that pushed in all the way. Oh, we're like juggling around here. It's Monday, Monday fun day, because Teresa's here. Teresa, welcome.
Good morning.
So glad you're here. You were here yesterday too, weren't you?
Okay, this one is not working.
Oh, do you think it's maybe not charged?
Yeah. You keep it.
Well, all right, let's go.
I'm going to go charge this one real quick.
All right, well, boy, I'm showing some silly stuff here. All right, well, it's Monday, and that's always a good day. But like we've said, every day is a good day at Memory Bound. And hopefully you can hear us all right. We had a little microphone trouble on Friday we had microphone trouble, but I think we got that figured out and fixed. Oh, there's the charms I was looking for. Dawn ran back to charge the other microphone, so I'm here on my own. Here's the new 49 in market. Well, it's still new to me because I haven't bought it all yet, but it's on my list. Okay.
Come back here because the really neat thing is back here, and then we can come
Oh,
up here.
I didn't know that.
Well, sorry.
That's
I
okay.
put them all back here.
Oh, I didn't realize you'd put them all back here.
Well, all these. Okay. Hello, everybody, and we have some Easter specials. Did you tell them
Here.
about Easter specials?
No, I didn't tell them anything. I saved it all for you, Dawn, for you coming back.
Yay. Okay, well, I'm talking really loud, although I could probably talk normal and they'd be
They
able
could
to
hear you.
me.
You've got a good voice. Happy Monday, everybody.
Hello. Okay, Easter. We have, if you go on to our online store and you go to themes and you scroll down to Easter, we have some really good deals on our Easter theme. Kelly, are you shocked?
I'm sorry. I'm reading a comment, Dawn. I'm sorry.
Oh, goodness. Okay, 50% off some really cool dyes that we have under our Easter. So there's things everywhere from 20 to 50% off on our Easter theme section. And these are adorable. In the booth at Sizzix, they had these little masks made up. They're just so fun. You can you die cut the images. You can make them into all kinds of animals, and I think that bunny is so cute. You could wrap that around an Easter basket, fill it with your eggs.
Dawn, we have a question
Yes.
about, that's why I was videotaping your stomach. They want to know if we could show a quick Easter table nameplate idea. Could that be used for a nameplate, or is it too big?
What about this for Easter nameplate?
All right, tell us about that.
Okay, so this makes little treat baskets, and you can make one into a chick, one into a bunny. So I think this would be fun. You could put their names on the front of the bunny and fill it with some little chocolates and put that on everybody's spot. But what's really cute is, they have them made into a unicorn, a bear, a penguin, a puppy dog, a kitty, a bear, and a mouse.
So we need some prices on these.
Okay, this is normally $30, $29.99, $15.
So it's half off?
50% off. Teresa's like,
Teresa's got to grab one.
this is normally $30 on sale, $15. It's a
Okay,
deal.
so those are the two Sizzix dies, and they would be really cute. I think you could wrap that, maybe lay those on your plates or around your napkin or something.
Around your napkins would be cute. Okay, this one is called, let me see what this one's called. This one's called Layered Spring, and this one is $30 on sale, $15. And look at the size of these.
Let's see the back of that.
But look at the little bunnies. It's got a little bunny there. It's got some grass. The eggs are just beautiful. And you can layer as much as you want.
It's got two separate bunnies and then your layers for your egg.
Or there's bunnies on here too. So you could cut these bunnies out and just take them on Teresa, we could even cut some like paper, like this, and make a tent. And put some bunnies, maybe some little grass down here, and then put their name.
Dawn, I hate to be a pain, but can you open that? Because I can't see the best dies in there.
All right, let's open it up. But you're gonna
Lori
find
wants
these.
a box die.
Okay.
Okay, so it does have just the egg. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah,
so if
just the egg and then all the little inserts that you could put in it.
So it's got the egg and the little flowers and the
Leaf.
bunnies and then the layers.
Tulips.
And that's $29.99, so that's $15. Okay, yeah, that's beautiful.
It is. That's a pretty good deal.
But you're right. You could take a sheet of paper, make a little stand-up card, and then you could die cut some of those bunnies and put a name on there, and that'd be a great name tent.
All right, well, I'm going to have to fix that after the video. Okay, and then another really cute one. This one, too, is also 50% off, but you can die cut these. You can turn them into different animals, and then look, you could put like a little Easter egg in the bunny's hands, and that you could set at everyone's place. And you could even have a little tag coming down with their name. I think that would be
And
really
how much
fun.
is that one?
This one's $21.99 and 50% off. So
Nice.
really, really good deals. Oh, okay.
So I'm worried about Lori because she wants. I'm worried about Lori because she wants a box die. So Lori,
Well, Lori, you better
give
call.
us a call. I can't stop and
515-965-1102. I forgot I don't have a microphone.
Isn't that great that Dawn knows her phone number? Okay, so
All right. So then up here, like this die is going to be 20% off, and that we did have. Oh, look at that. That's that's this bunny right here. This die is normally $19.99. It's 20% off. And then look you can put a little bow on it.
It comes with the
it
bow
comes with
and the
bow,
bunny.
Yep. And you could even set these if you folded your paper right. You could die cut this, and then your bunny would set up. We should show that.
okay, and that's called cottontail.
Okay, and then look at the really fun Easter eggs. I think I posted
You
a
posted,
picture on
yeah.
Facebook.
Shelley brought hers in.
Yep. And
Lori told me to stop taping so I can go get her die.
$12.99, and it's 20%
What's
off.
that one called, Dawn?
This one is called Decorative Eggs.
Okay.
All right.
So if you look on Facebook, last week Dawn put a picture of the cards that Shelley made, and they were really cute.
Okay.
it
And
the bunny?
like these stamps are now
Okay.
20% off.
Okay.
I don't think that one.
So this is Bunny Kisses, and it's normally $12.99, and it's 20% off. I feel like we're the Home Shopping Network,
Yeah,
Dawn.
the Lawn Fawn Build-A-Basket die, 20% off. Look at the
I got
layered,
that one this
the
morning.
honeybee layered, let's see, Build an Egg, 20% off. So I think if you go to our themes and Easter, you're going to find, look at even the bunny ears are going to be 20% off. The hanging eggs. Bunny Buddies, look at the egg, layered eggs, 20% off. There's only one of these left, which is cool because you get the grass and the eggs, and that's normally $20, and that's going to be 20% off. So,
I like this bunny border right here. Is that 20%
yes,
off?
it is. Yes, it is. Oh, and the stamps. Happy Easter, Easter blessings, sweet spring wishes, welcome spring, spring has sprung, 20% off. So it's worth,
Any of these, Dawn? Or?
yes, both of these, the baskets of bunnies from Photoplay, both of those. We have the stamp and the die set, 20% off. We'll have to put these, I hope you pointed these out. These are not on sale, but I hope, I'm going to add these to our Easter section. Look at these gnomes. He's carrying a carrot, and he's got a little chocolate bunny in that set. And this one, this gnome has an Easter basket. This one's Bunny Gnome, and it's $15.99. Adorable. And then we got this Bunny Gnome. He's got a chick and an egg and a chocolate bunny. Bunny Gnome 2, and that's $15.99.
If you go to the site, it'll have a red, I think the prices are red.
Yeah.
So you'll see the sale price. It'll have the original price and the sale price. If you go to memorybound.com and go to shopping and then go to themes and then go to Easter.
And then we have a lot of papers that we just put on there this morning. This paper is going to be, I think, 50 cents. And it's really cute. And then we have Simple Stories, Easter, cut aparts. And this one is faith-based also. He is risen. Happy Easter, happy spring, happy everything. And it's got a good stripe.
It does have a good stripe.
Good stripe. 50 cents. There's another cut apart. Kelly, look at this one. I said a hip, hop, a hippity, hip, hip, hop, but don't stop.
I got to get back so I can
like,
get...
Skiddly bebop and bebop boo. Guess what, America, we love you. I have no idea if that's the word.
Is that... Well, if you made that up, Dawn, I am impressed.
Well, there was a song like that, but I don't know. You know how
You're
in the
good at
olden
music.
days the music was all... And so you just made up the words
Oh,
because you
sure.
didn't know what they were. That's
Sure,
I just
Dawn.
made up words.
Was that on your 8-track tape player?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Here's another one. This one's 50 cents. This one's a great cut apart. This one's Echo Park Easter Wishes. I love that stripe. That would make cute carrots.
Oh, it would be cute carrots or eggs.
Even eggs, yes.
So I guess the moral of the story is if you want to get some Easter product to go out online to our Easter
And this one,
theme.
I thought all the rainbow stuff we've been doing, and this one wasn't even online. But this is 50% off. Look at You Are Amazing, Good Vibes, Spring Break, Chasing Rainbows, and those bunnies are so cute. The Hunt. And then this one,
Those are stickers too, aren't
Spring
they?
is nature's way of saying let's party. I think that's a Robin Williams quote because I just put it in my journal. I'll love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. I mean, who doesn't have a son that we haven't read that book to? That's such a fun one. Anyway, both of these 50% off under themes.
Somebody said Rapper's Delight. Is that what you were singing maybe, Dawn? Do you think?
I don't know, but whoever wants to come into Memory Bound and sing that song with me, let's do it.
Yeah, come on in if you're local or not local. Come on in.
Come on
Make
in
sure
anyway.
Dawn's here because I'm not going to be able to fill in for that. All right. So is that our Easter news?
I think that's Easter, but to see everything, just go to themes and Easter, and you'll see all the things that are on sale. Some really good deals.
Oh, we showed that. Katie's Basket of Bunnies little ATC album. I think we showed this Friday, but we did get the books in stock, so if you wanted to make one, and we do have the Basket of Bunnies collection pack.
And we have one
Oh,
of Maggie's
just one.
kits left. Somebody Loves You. It's so cute. Look at that. She put glossy accents around the flowers. It's dimensional. It even comes with the little grass. And we have one kit left, and that kit is $16.99. So that's a really good deal. A really nice little project. It comes on an easel for you to put out for Easter. The grandkids would love it.
Dawn, I want you to know you've got 2 takers.
Yay!
Christine and Beth both said they'll come in and
Come
sing
on
with you.
in. Let's sing it.
All right. Okay, so that's our Easter deal. We wanted to be sure and let everybody know about that right away. And you're the first ones to know because our store's not even open yet.
Right.
So we don't have any
First dibs
real
for our
customers.
online, for our video watchers. Our
And-
show watchers. I'm going to go get Teresa's.
All right. Teresa, I'm going to pass this microphone over to you.
Because you'll need it more than you're going to need it more than I am. And Teresa's here with some graduation cards, and I'm so excited. We started our graduation series on Friday with Katie, and here's some of the things that she brought in. So we've got a really nice display here, and somebody brought in like a show choir costume. I think that looks like it might fit me, Teresa. Or
Yeah.
maybe one leg or something.
And then somebody brought in, I saw that brownie vest over there. I'm like, oh my gosh, I still have my sash from Girl Scouts.
Oh,
Isn't that
that's
cute?
Really neat. That's a fun thing to display.
Yeah.
So we're continuing with the graduation series. We normally have a big graduation open house, but due to COVID, we've kind of cut back on that a little bit. But it's okay because Teresa's here today,
Yeah.
and she's made graduation cards.
Good morning. Good morning. And we want to say a special shout out to Kathy Brill, who's in the hospital, one of our
Hi,
customers.
Kathy.
Hey, Kathy.
So get well soon. She called this weekend. So what I did is I used the Dare to Be Artsy Congrats Grad stamp, and I made a bunch of cards. And then I also used it on a scrapbook page, which I use my stamps on a scrapbook page all the time.
love that,
You
Teresa,
can't
that
be
you did
afraid to do that. If you make a mistake, you just get another piece of paper, stamp it on it, and cover it. So
Oh, sure. We'll put a photo there.
yes, you can do it. But you stamp first, so don't stamp last, because if you stamp last and make a mistake, then it ruins the whole page. So stamp your thing
first.
first,
That's a good tip.
and then you can always change it if something goes wrong.
I love that.
That's what I do. So anyhow, so this stamp set. Oh, the other thing.
What's it called, Teresa?
It's called Congrats Grad. And it is
Congrats, Grad.
$15.99. Dare to be artsy. And then it also has the graduation, the die cut. So it has the die for the hat, the little here, there, everywhere sign, and then the diploma, which is really nice. I use the hat one all the time, and it's nice for graduation cards. But so you probably need both. If you get the stamp, it's good to get the die. I think I love it when they do that. So let's show you some of the things that I made. I don't even know where to start.
I love it.
Should I start with the cards or the scrapbook page? I don't know.
Let's start with the scrapbook page.
Okay.
It's right here.
So my son, he's going to be 24 in a couple months, and I still had not done his graduation pictures of when he graduated. And he graduated from Urbandale, so I put a little piece of red and blue plaid paper that we have. I just cut it in half, and I used half for the pocket, and I'm going to show you how we made the pocket. And then I put his commencement thing, and then a little thing. Oh, look, he got A's and B's. He was a good student. That's just for one semester. Let's not get carried away.
That's the other semester.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's watching. Right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
He should be at work at school. So here I stamped the hat, the mortarboard, I guess they call them, and then go confidently. And then over here I did You Did It, and that's a picture of me and my husband with him. And then I took a picture of his commencement. I don't know why, and his little
But
thing.
that's a good idea
I
for
like
people
that.
to
I wish
take
I
that
would've done that.
picture.
Yeah. I thought it was fun. And then these are his besties from high school. And then this is a fun die that we're out of right now, but it's on order. It's coming. And I think it's a die that everyone needs.
It's from Impression of
Yeah.
Fashion, and we just haven't received it yet for this year.
Yeah, and it has class of and then all the numbers. So this die you're going to use over and over again on cards, on scrapbook pages.
I mean, just because
Oh
of
yeah, the numbers are great,
good.
but you can make whatever year you want. So that's always good. And if you make a card and don't send it, you can use undo and take the last number off and change it. I've had to do that before.
There you go.
So yeah, so this is just a real simple layout, but I did stamp on it. I stamped the
Yeah, there's the diploma.
diploma there.
Is that one of those cards from
Yes, and I was going to show that.
journaling card?
A journaling card, and I love them. They go well with school pages, but I use them all the time. So there's 4 different styles. There's the 3x4s, and there's kind of a brown color that has lines. You can't see it, but they go horizontal too.
Okay.
So the
they go both
lines on the
directions.
back go this way. So you can change it. And then this one has grids, and it's kind of a gray more than brown. And then you've got the 4x6s in both styles. Well, there you can see the horizontal on that one. And then on the back, it's vertical. Probably you would use
Dawn
it that
is
way.
using
But
those in her garden journal.
oh,
We'll be anxious to
they're
see that.
excellent because you can...
There's what Teresa's referring
Yeah,
to.
you can put whatever you want on it. You can stamp on it. You can put stickers. You can hand write your journaling, whatever you want to do. So, yeah, those are
And
great.
if you mess up, you flip it over.
You flip it
Use
over.
the other side.
Yep. So I wanted to just show you. I'm going to show you the pockets. But this is my son's album. Look, I don't have any.
Don't have his
I
picture
have
there,
a problem
isn't
with the front of my scrapbooks. I never put anything in them. I'm like, I should put something in there. So this is my favorite page because this is his kindergarten picture and that's his senior picture. So that's the first page of my album, which I thought was a great idea that I had to, because you're like, well, you don't
and
want to start with kindergarten.
You
I did it.
You coordinated his outfit.
Yes, I
I
did.
don't know if you did that on purpose or not.
No, just blue for boys, But so I always do 2-page layouts. So I'm like, what am I going to put in the front? And I'm like, this is the whole album right here, from kindergarten to high school. So here's his kindergarten layout, but then over here I made another pocket so you can see that he had a perfect attendance.
Oh,
Just so proud of that.
Mom bragging.
Yeah, and then his another
Is that a report card?
Yes, a report card for kindergarten. They don't give you grades, but I stuck that in there. So that's another pocket. That was fun. That was just at the bottom of a piece of paper. And then here's a second grade one. I found that I made another pocket.
Oh, a smaller pocket.
Yeah, and this one I used brads to hook the corners down. I'm going to show you how I did sewing, but I thought that was pretty cool. And what's this? Certificate of Achievement.
Another perfect attendance.
Oh, he did the in second grade they did the drug abuse education program. And outstanding attendance.
Oh my gosh.
He had outstanding attendance. He was a
very
good
healthy child.
He was lucky. So then you can just slip that back in there and hold that. So I wanted a skinnier one. So I didn't plan that. I mean, I've had these pages done for years, and I did them as I went every year.
That was nice.
Until he graduated, and then I stopped. Yeah. So we'll show you how to do the pockets in a minute. But those are just some ideas for graduation.
Yeah, we love it. I have not done my kids' graduation.
No. Yeah,
done their
it's
high
kind of an
school,
after
but
the
not
fact.
graduation.
Yeah. And now I still need to do his college graduation. So I'm going to do that. That's next. But every year, I think it's funny. I don't know anyone who's graduating, and then every year there is someone. So it's
Yeah.
nice to have graduation cards on hand so you can and I love the handmade, but I also like to give the school color, whatever their school
yeah,
color
that's
is.
a good point.
So I like to make cards specifically for people. So some of my cards, I tried to use a variety of different school colors on my cards. Black and white or gray and white is always a go-to, but you can use colors. And I made some Dina Wakley tags. This one is kind of hard to see. The yellow is a little bit light, but purple and gold. I went to Waukee, so those were my school colors. And then I stamped the diploma on the bottom there. Very simple and clean. And then, of course, I've got that Tim velvet ribbon on it.
Now that's very purple.
Yes.
I don't know if it looks purple, but
It's very purple. And we've got all the ribbon back in,
All
guys.
back in stock.
Yeah,
I
it
like
comes-
the velvet ribbon.
It's 3 different styles. See, there's the purple with the blues and the greens. And then we've got the reds and orange and yellow, and then the neutrals. So those are the 3 colors that he has now, and I just love them. I'm addicted to ribbon,
There,
but
now it looks purple and
yeah,
very velvety.
you got it up close.
Got it up close.
All right, then this tag I made. It's
Amazing.
just so much fun. It's just a splat tag, and I was trying to. So it's got the places you go. You know, that's the Dr. Seuss. It says little teeny Dr. Seuss
And that's
there.
on the stamp.
Yep, that's on the stamp. And I looked at the book cover, and there's lots of colors, so I was trying to go for the book color cover. So lots of bright colors. And then the die that I used is from the Planner Essentials Elizabeth Crafts. It's number 28, and it actually has two globes, and I used that one. I'll show you on the next card. And these fun sunglasses.
Sunglasses are fun.
And I've used this on my 6x8 albums. I love the little edge there, but that one's $19.99, and we have one right now.
What's that called again? I think Dawn's
This
got
is
more on order.
Planner Essential 28. It's
28.
Globe.
Okay, globe. It's called globe.
I know.
Okay.
Good
Love
globe.
these.
Yes. So if you need globes, we also have the Tim Holtz Destination is what it's called, and this one's a little bit more oblong
You could put
globe.
that on the front of a card. Going,
Yeah, it would fit on the tag too.
horizontal.
So it just depends on what you like. And then I put the little hat on it, and I did our windy ribbon.
Oh, we never showed the
You
ribbon.
didn't show the
still
ribbon?
haven't shown the ribbon, Teresa.
So that's just a fun tag. And we have the big tags. The small tags we're out of, but those are great because you get so many tags. You get, 50 tags for $12.99.
I
The
think
big
that's
tags are so much fun. You can do
You could-
fun
you
things
could put them
for
together
it.
and make a tag album.
Oh yeah, because they're a nice heavy, and see when I'd splatted on them, it didn't even bow. I mean, and there's a lot of ink on there. There's a lot of colors. I went crazy. I might show you that
was really
today.
fun.
Yeah. So here's the other die that was in that set, and so I just used some watercolor paper and did a little splatting, and then I cut a circle. It has the image behind it is cut out, but I cut a circle and stuck it on top of that.
Okay.
Yeah. So these cards are very clean and simple, most of them are, which is great for graduation. You can mass produce them if you need to. I love the Oh, the Places You Can Go, that book, and yeah, so it's a great stamp set. Here's one that you can use the diploma for the 21 this year. You can't do that every year, but this year we're lucky, so you can use the hat on there to decorate, and I put a little sequin on there. And this one says, hats off to you on your graduation. And if you guys remember, I used that photo play stamp.
Congrats.
That's the congrats, and we still have that. That's $13.99. And I just keep going back to the stamp. It's not one that I would think of to have in my stash, but it has some fun things on it, and the graduation is definitely nice.
Yeah, it's got your new digs.
Yep,
new
retirement.
Fancy schmancy job. Wishing you lots of happily ever after. So happy for you. There's lots of stuff on there.
So that one's fun. So I like to combine my stamp sets sometimes just to get the most use out of them.
Teresa, how did you think of the diploma for the number 1? That's amazing.
Pinterest.
I love it.
I know, isn't it clever? And then I did die cut I die cutted the hat on that one too, but that one I put flat, and this one I just popped up and put the sequin on. So
Dawn, can you get us
then
some twine so she can show that?
this one I used that balloon stencil. That was that last week that I used the balloon stencil.
I think it was.
It's the
From
My Favorite Things, and we're out of it right now, but it's on order. Yeah, balloons with an S, because there's a single big balloon. And then I just stamped the sentiments on each balloon and the congrats, and I did the little string, and I put some sequin stars on there.
Now,
So
all of those are on that stamp set. We just had a question about, the
Yeah.
places you'll go.
you want to
All
see
of
it again?
these- Yeah, let's look at the stamp set again.
$15.99.
So there's, the places you'll go, and the signs, and congrats. So all of that she used here is on the
Yep.
stamp set.
And then don't forget about the die,
Oh, sure, yeah, the die that goes.
because the die, yep.
And the balloons, what happened with the balloons stencil is our supplier sent 4 instead of 30.
Oh.
So that's why we don't have it.
Oops.
Hopefully it's not coming across the Suez Canal.
Yeah, they're human too. I guess
did have someone
they make
comment.
mistakes sometimes. So,
Thanks, Tom.
all right, this one we used. Remember that stencil
cloud
from
stencil.
Pink Fresh, and we only have one of those, but we're going to be getting more if you don't have it yet. I've showed this for like 4 weeks in a row
Well,
now.
it's good. You like it.
Because it's only $6.49, and you can put clouds obviously behind
Here's
everything.
the card with the clouds.
Yeah.
And that stamp is also on the stamp set.
Yep. And you could put the places you go would be fun behind clouds too. But I just liked how that one, the curve maybe in the banner. I liked the way that looked with my fluffy clouds. So
That looks neat.
and I die cut that one and pop dotted it up. I should have put a gem or something on there. I don't know, but here's just a plain one. I just repeatedly stamped the hat, and that would be great for any school. Like I said, I like to have the school colors when I send the cards.
It makes it more personal.
So for me, that one's an easy one that you could just whip out. It's flat, clean. You just get your 2 colors, your congrats, and you're ready to go with that.
You could even pop up a couple.
Oh yeah, you could pop it up. Oh, I did put some Nuvo drops on the on the mortar on the the tassel thing. Yeah, it might be hard to see, but I always like a little dimension. But you wouldn't have to do that if you were in a hurry and you didn't have your dry time.
I love it, Teresa. Those are perfect colors.
Yeah,
Perfect colors for Ankeny.
For Ankeny or for Iowa State. I have an Iowa State grad this year that I know I need to make a card for.
I think Lincoln, a local high school here in Des Moines, Lincoln is maroon and
Are
gold.
they? Okay. All right, well, the next two cards are very specific for this year because I had to do a mask card. And I saw these on Pinterest. I didn't think about it, think it up. But so this one is, I use the stencil, the circle stencil. And we do have that one in stock. The My Favorite Thing stencil, they're $5.49. And we've used that one before.
I love those stencils.
Yeah, and so it has the negative. So if you you put this down in stencil, and I'm going to show you that maybe, and then you've got your negative too. So I just stamped the hat on there and this little mask die. And I know, did somebody make cards with these? I made a card. I put a mask on. I can't remember what I put a mask on. A bunny,
cat, or a bunny, or
something. Yeah, $5.99, and you get two sizes. And it's just perfect for that. So you can make them whatever color you want.
So they'd be online under Dies and Impression Obsession, or maybe even under COVID-19. Collection.
And so here, there's a second size. So you can kind of see the two different sizes. The small one I used on that one with the mortar board, and the Congrats. And I popped the face mask up. You could do that in school colors too if you wanted. You know, make the mask the school color, two different colors above and below, and
that's nice. That die is nice because it's got the little
it's got the lines that it looks like a real mask. So it's just not the shape.
But I'll add it to my list.
Yeah, it's a cute one. I know. I was like, oh, I could do that. Yeah. Then this one I'm going to show. This one I use the circle stencil again. And this one's shoot for the, what does it say? Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. And so I combined that one with our memory bound stamp, the Celestial Greetings that Amanda designed, and it's $14.99. Because it has the moon. I was like, oh, I was thinking about this one, but then I'm like, oh, the circle. I got to keep with the circle theme. And then the little stars.
So the stars are from that too?
Yep, the stars are from that too.
Oh, nice.
And this one has I love you to the moon and back too, and all the stars in the sky. So you could do that too for a grad one.
Change it out.
Yeah.
Or just for a thinking of you card.
Mm-hmm. So that one was kind of pretty. I used a couple colors when I stenciled that just to make it earth-like, but you could do whatever colors you wanted. And then the last one is probably mine and Kelly's favorite because we used the Funny Farm stamp for the cow, and oh, the places you'll go, and then I stamped that little here, there, everywhere stamp. And so these are from the accessories, the crazy things. Where is it?
The Funny Farm is a Tim Holt stamp, and so is the Crazy Things, which has everything.
It has everything you need. And even if you don't have, so these went with the crazy dogs and the crazy cats and the crazy birds. But they work really well with the Funny Farm set too, I think, or anything.
Snarkies? Can you use those with Snarky Cats?
Yep, I've used it with Snarky Cats. I've used it just alone. I've used the balloons just alone as a stamp. So that this is a really good stamp to have. So it has the diploma. So I just, fussy cut those out, and then I did it on a mat, so then I could cut a little slit in his lip and stick the diploma in his mouth.
Yeah, let me get up close on that one,
yeah,
because that is super cute. She's got the diploma like in his mouth.
And that's a definite Iowa graduation card. Yes. If you live in California, you probably don't appreciate it.
Funny though.
But yeah, so that's kind of that guy there. So,
well, Teresa, these are amazing, and I'm so glad that we're able to show some graduation cards in our graduation series.
Yeah, lots of inspiration for you guys, I hope. So make your graduation cards ahead of time. If you don't have a graduate, if you do, you can make thank you cards too, you know. So, okay, I have a lot of things today. I don't know what to show you first.
I don't know what to show first.
All right,
either.
I'm going to show you the pocket.
Oh my gosh!
So I've got my sewing machine.
Pulled the sewing machine out from under
Yes.
the table. That's
Yes.
not what I was expecting, Teresa.
So I'm just going to show you, people say, how did you make the pocket? And it's very easy. So I just have a little, I've done it, I did it for my COVID album. So I used a little 6x8 piece of paper. And then you can just cut a piece of paper. You know, I cut this about 4 inches, and then I just cut cut it diagonally a little bit for something different. So it's not straight across. Just a different look for it. Then I put score tape on the back of 3 corners. Don't put it along the top or you won't be able to get it in your
You'll have a
pocket.
mat. You will not have a pocket.
Right. And this score tape is the 3/8, I think, but normally I use the 1/2 inch when I do it. This is just what we had out here. I forgot to bring mine. So I just put the score tape on there. And normally when I use my sewing machine, I don't sew over the adhesive because it gunks up your needle. But this time I'm going to sew right on it, and then I'll probably take my needle out and clean it with some undo so that it doesn't gunk up. Oh, I was going to tell you. What I oftentimes do is before I put my pocket down, I'll put some paper so it's not quite as tight. Yeah, so what you would want to do is lay this just down and then stick it down, but it's okay. So that'll hold it down, but you saw in my album that I had I had put brads in the corner, which would be another way, and this is just a way to reinforce it. It's probably fine with just that.
Tape,
yep,
yeah.
but I like to add a little decoration, so I just take my sewing machine.
I didn't realize you had sewn this.
Yeah,
pocket
I had
here.
sewn on that pocket. It's just, a little touch because I sewed on here too.
Oh, just to kind of.
Yeah, and you can see on this page, and this one too, I just cut it a little bit smaller. I don't know, I just like to see the pattern paper. I mean, you could go all the way across the page or you could just show a little bit. And then you're just going to sew.
I did not expect you to pull a sewing machine out from under the table.
I know. So I don't worry about it being perfect because no one is going to be looking.
Well, and that's part of the charm. I think if it's not perfect.
You know why? Because it's handmade.
With lots of love.
That's right. Oh! That one was really not straight.
Did it take off?
I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
And then I just usually pull the thread through. Some people leave theirs, but I just pull it through and you can tie it. And there you go. You've got your little pocket. And you can put whatever, if you do a travel album, you can put tickets in there, or for graduation, you can put whatever. I use it all the time in my albums because I think it's a fun way just to keep ephemera or memorabilia or something. So that's that.
Thank you for showing us that. You have brought in a lot of projects that have had cute little pockets.
I have. I use sewing a lot. I like it. I think it's a cheap embellishment. And if you have a machine, you don't have to be a good seamstress on it. And a lot of times I'll just go crazy on purpose so it doesn't have to be straight. So somebody last week asked, how do you make this messy ribbon? And this one I used
Yeah, we were supposed to show this.
a variety of
You want me
colors.
to grab you some scissors?
I've got scissors.
you're
I've
on
got
the-
my Tim Holtz
Tim
scissors.
Holtz. You're on the
See,
ball.
I've got a ribbon on it, so I know it's mine. All right. So this one I use 3 different colors. We'll see. And then what you do is you just take your twine, and I spread my fingers out, and I usually just go around it like 3 times. And then you just take it.
So you loop it around your hand.
You loop it around your fingers, yep.
Colors you want, or you could do all the same color.
Yeah, you could do all the same color. I think I had a black one on a different tag that I did last week. And then you just tie a knot around it, and you kind of mess it
Fluff it out.
like that. You fluff it out, and there's your messy. Maggie likes these. I think she uses these a lot.
Yeah.
And I like them
'Cause
too.
You can do it with ribbon also.
Yeah. And then you just tie it. You can just tie it through on your tag.
Now this twine, we have it available in whole spools, but we also have it available online in 2-yard increments. So you can order twine in all these colors, and you get 2 yards. And I'm sorry, I don't know how much it is. It's online under ribbon and twine, so you can go out there and look.
Yeah,
and
if
see
you
I
have
can
a
get some.
school color, like I have the natural and the white because I'll color it a
you're
lot.
coloring it, yep.
But I have a roll of red because you saw my son went to Urbandale, so it was red and blue. So I used red twine constantly. Plus, it's good for Christmas and Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So if you have a special color or your child goes, to a school like purple, like if I was in high school, Waukee, I would have had a purple roll definitely because
Back in
that's
the
a
day.
favorite color. Yeah. So there's your ribbon on there.
Teresa, so we have 2 questions, but first of all, I want you to know that Marcia says you're wonderful, and thank you for doing. And she has heart.
Oh, thanks, Marcia. Made my day. Yes.
And then somebody would like to know a brand, your sewing machine. They're looking for a portable sewing machine, and is yours portable or is it?
It is because it has a handle on it.
Okay. So that is.
See, it's little. It's a Janome, and really, it just has 3 straight stitches, 3 zigzag. It has some other ones, but I only use the straight. Occasionally, I'll use zigzag, and it has 3 different styles.
So that's a Janome, and it's a 3128. So
I don't know if they make this one. It's several years old, but it is nice because it has a handle.
Yeah.
And I keep it right in my scrapbook room because I have another sewing machine. Because again, you don't want to sew over your adhesive, and sometimes you do, and you don't want to. You have to clean it, get it cleaned every once in a while. So.
And then someone's asking if you know how to make that twine into a flower. I do not know
Nope.
how to do that. Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
That's a
we
challenge.
We don't know how to do that. We'll have to. You could
There's
put
probably
2
a way.
together. What if you put 2 together like that?
Maybe. Depends on what kind of flower you want.
So we don't know about the flower. We're sorry. We'll have to check into that.
Right. So I was
doing
going
now?
to show you the Dina Dina Wakely tags that we have, and is it called a splat brush? We're out of it right now, but we've got some on order, and that's what I did on that tag. Now you can take your distress sprays and just give it I've got my splat box, so see if you just go really slow.
Oh, that's all you need right there.
You can get that.
You just push down slowly.
I just push down slowly. If I push quickly, I'm going to get that. And maybe that's the look you want, but that's not the look I wanted. I wanted the big splats. So there's the big splat. I just went really slow like that. But what I really like, because I like to make a mess, I will take my splat brush
seriously, Teresa.
and I will dunk it into my distress stain, and then I will take this and I
Woo! Stand back. Or maybe you better be careful.
Am I getting it places?
No, I think you're doing good.
And you always want to do 3. I'm going to try and just spray it again.
The
See if I
splat
can get
brush
it.
Is we have the one for the alcohol ink,
See, I didn't get it slow there.
but it's another one of the Ranger products that it just has been impossible to get. So we do have them on order.
See, that's why I don't like to spray it if I don't want that look,
That
because
looks
but it
good.
works fine. And you always want to do 3 colors, of course.
Yes. But
So I had to
how many-
do 3.
You have more than 3
Oh
colors
yeah,
in here.
I think I did like 5, or I went crazy. It took me a while to figure out what I was going to do, and I was picky about
like
it. I
it.
don't know what
I
I,
really
was
like
doing,
it
why I
too,
was so
so.
picky. But so then that you just have to set it aside to dry.
And that's the splat box.
Yes,
And if
that's
you
a
don't
splat
have
box.
one,
Oh my gosh, you need
Diane,
one.
I think has 2.
I have 2 also. I have one for when I glitter, and I decided that I needed another one because I didn't like all the glitter mixing. Yes, with my inks.
So they're $4.99, and they are online. If you type in splat box, it should pop right up.
Then the other thing, I was just going to show you that stencil.
Oh yeah.
Now
The,
I've got my fingers all inked up.
my favorite things. Circle extraordinaire.
Oh, I brought a star over too because I thought people might. Whoa! Did I just stick that right?
I don't know. Watching. Okay, so there's the circle extraordinaire.
Oh my
And then
goodness!
Teresa brought the star over also because you might like to do something with stars. I could see this on a scrapbook layout if you ran stars.
Oh,
on the
yeah.
pages.
where's my, I always need a scratch piece of paper because I don't like to put my blending. Oh, I forgot. We've got these back in stock, which I'm loving right now.
Blending brushes.
Yeah.
And you get 10. And Teresa has hers all stacked together for storage.
I love it.
Mine are still just in the container.
Because I like the different colors.
Oh, look at her picking up colors.
So, yeah.
Stress tin.
So I like a little purple in there. That's what I did on that one, too. And you just kind of have to keep going.
So she's
you
using
just go back and forth. Yeah, I like the oxides.
China and shaded lilac.
When I use the stencils, I'm really leaning towards oxides now because they blend so nicely. And I'm getting a little blue in there. And, of course, I use 3 colors.
So what's your third color going to be?
I think I'm going to go with the hickory smoke. No, not hickory smoke. Oh, I don't have it in here. There it is, speckled egg. That's what I wanted. A little bit of a grayer look.
Okay, so we're going to add speckled egg to this mixture.
Just to gray it up a little bit.
Now, while thinking, we do have these cling foam stamps from Tim Holtz. So if you were looking for numbers, it's a nice size. I think those numbers are maybe 1.5 inches, maybe a little bit bigger. And they would be great for birthdays or graduation. Happy New Year.
Does it look like an earth yet?
Oh, absolutely, Teresa.
And this could be a moon too, like, I guess maybe.
Mars. Could it be Mars?
Yeah.
Mars is in the news.
You just do it until you like it. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Woo!
I like it.
I like it too.
So here's what she was just making.
Yeah.
This circle that she used on the Shoot for the Moon card. And then combine that with the Memory Bound Celestial Greetings, which I never thought to combine that together.
Yeah.
And
Well, it has a moon on it and
this
stars.
stamp was drawn up by Dawn's daughter, Amanda, and it's called Celestial Greetings. And it's got lots of good stuff, including the stars. And that was a good idea to think of that for graduation,
Yeah.
Teresa.
Yeah, and like I said, you could do it, you know, if you wanted to do school colors, you could do that too. So
you showed us making the
gosh.
bow. You showed us the stencil, the spraying, the sewing. Oh my
yes,
gosh.
this
that
is a
4
busy
things?
day. Yes.
It's a very busy day. And here's a review of Teresa's cards that she showed us. I think everybody loves it, Teresa.
Good.
These are just very creative graduation cards. You know, we've been through a lot of graduations here at Memory Bound, and it's nice to see new ideas. You start thinking there are no other new ideas.
Oh.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So
There's always something.
well, obviously with our creative Monday morning, Teresa. So thank you so much. Thanks everybody for watching. Remember to go check out our Easter theme online because a lot of the stamps and dies are marked down, and even some paper. And so you can get some good deals for the upcoming holiday. Have a good week, and we're back tomorrow. I think Katie's back tomorrow.
Katie's back?
Yeah.
More graduation?
I think Katie's back tomorrow, the entertainer of the year. Yes, more graduation. I think she might be doing boards.
Oh, yeah.
And here's a little preview. She's running lots of display boards.
Yeah,
You can
they're
use
pretty
for
cool. I was looking at them.
graduation or special birthdays or lots of occasions. So have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon.